G'day everybody and welcome back to the Hardball Gets AFL show. Today on the podcast we're doing the teams going into round 6 and this episode is brought to you by Tab Touch. The more you know, the better it gets. Download the Tab Touch app today. Real punters play here. What are you really gambling with? If you haven't subscribed to the show wherever you listen, whether that be on podcast, YouTube, or socials, wherever, give us a follow at Hardball Gets AFL and tell your mates. All right, let's get stuck in. This is a Hardball Gets AFL show. My name is Nick Rynne, joined by Xavier Ellis and Ryan Daniels. Gents, what's happening?
Well, I know why our man was so ticked off when we recorded the 2-minute warning and the mailbag.
Ticked off? I've not been ticked off.
You've been grumpy this week.
No, because the question time came around and one of the audio questions was, they've seen enough football to last them a lifetime from Norwood.
Yes.
Well, true. However, I think it's got more to do with his little post that he's paid yesterday. He's paid his fine.
Oh,
Remember the fine?
the AI fine.
Remember the fine that got him when he sent him viral?
I think he did every single station,
Everyone.
74 live crosses.
He was everywhere and he didn't want to pay. It was because, remember, was it Ted who got the fine? Or
Ted, yeah.
Ted,
Yeah.
his seatbelt was not quite on and they've taken a picture with the camera.
So the seatbelt was on. He was in
Right.
the front, across his waist, across his chest,
Sure.
under his armpit, because guess what? He leant forward to get a glass of water. He hydrated. Sorry, Josh. Now you've stirred me right up.
Well, he's paid the fine. And he's tagged it, review denied, fine paid, AI seatbelt fine, middle finger. He's
No,
giving it
well, have a guess.
flip the
Good-
bird.
Oh, and the little bird flipper is over the license plate.
Yeah.
Only just.
So what about the 25 to 30 million in revenue from these AI cameras? The 150,000 demerit points people lost. And the people were driving on their Ps.
Are they still doing them?
Well, that's the
think
question.
so.
Where are they?
Well, you reckon you killed it?
No, where are they?
I reckon our man's influencers killed it.
where were
I
they?
reckon-
He's an influencer
I reckon
man.
what's happened is they've watched the news, they've seen his interview, they've seen him,
No.
heard him. No, wait, they've heard him on radio. They've seen it. They've had a big meeting at police headquarters the next Monday morning. Guys,
the
we're
police
going to
minister?
figure
No.
this out. We have got to figure
Well,
this
it
out.
did cause a stir.
This is causing problems.
It was causing a problem.
The people are turning against us. Xavier Ellis is a man of the people.
This is right.
We're going to shut this down.
No, well, do you know how many people reviewed them?
Everyone.
And yes, and do you know how many people they had employed? AI cameras do the photo work, and then they've got to do all the reviews. So mine was denied. I reckon if I took it to court, I'd win. But next
think your
time
problem
on a
was-
long weekend, just hang on. Next time on a long weekend, so they tell me 100% focus on the road.
Sure.
So that just can't happen. So I'm going to be 30% on the road,
Yep.
30% in that seat,
Yep.
30% behind me.
Sure.
And then I'm going to be 10%, making sure the drinks and stuff are okay. So
All right.
I'm only going to focus 30% on the road.
Fair enough.
Because I don't want to lose 8 demerit points.
Yep.
Because the person next door to me is leant forward for a glass
It
of
is
water.
a bit. I know you're angry about it, but it doesn't really make sense, does it? Because
No.
kids are going to do what kids are going to do. You put them in the seatbelt and yes, you could pull over, but you can't look at them the whole time because
Well,
you
pull
got your
over on a
eyes.
freeway doing 110.
Well,
Yeah.
but the concept is that you're supposed to
What
have.
do you mean to stop in the
You
middle of
get a
the
glass
road?
of
supposed to
water.
have 2 hands on the wheels.
Yes, 10 and
eyes
2.
forward at all times.
Always.
10 and 2, and not touch your phone. Don't
Never.
touch the
Never.
radio.
Never.
Don't even adjust the aircon.
No shit. No.
Like you've got to look for. So how can you police the kids?
No, that's the new ad.
a
Me
scam.
driving, going 30, 30, 30, 10. Honestly,
And that's-
30 and
So
30.
you're down the camera going, guys, remember 30, 30, 30, 10.
and to be honest with you, and the video is going to be me driving with my legs up for 30. But don't worry, I'm watching Ted. Just like this.
You know what you need.
So how are you driving if you're not
I was
touching the
gonna say,
pedals?
It needs those driverless
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah, well, that's what
That's
you
where
need.
we're
Yeah.
heading.
What are they called? I can't remember. They're in the US. aren't they?
The
Sounds
US
like that.
Waymo.
Is it
Waymo.
Waymos.
Is it
Waymo.
is it the Lubemobile ad where it's like
Lubemobile.
but like-
13, 32.
Yeah, so the new ad for the Department of Transport is going to be 30, 30, 30, 10. Anyway, so the amount of messages I've had, it is so stupid. But anyway, I've paid.
Well, I
it
think because
whatever.
it went through the police ministry and everything, and then went up to the deputy
Yeah.
premier, said,
Yeah.
that bloke, he stomped all over me and left me for shark bait. Stuff him.
Hey, move on from that. But again, just be careful of those cameras. I'd love to know where they are currently, because if they've put them away, then maybe that would suggest that they weren't doing their job. So we move on.
Revenue
He's
rate.
asking for it.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to...
I can't wait for him to get done again.
30, 30, 30, 10. Hey, I just want to say a quick shout out. So I got a message yesterday from a listener regarding another listener. I want to give Jordan King and Mel a massive shout out. They're North supporters from Perth. They are off to tie the knot.
Oh,
So congratulations to them. People are coming over for that.
fantastic.
So well done to those guys. Hopefully they have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Oh.
Yeah, they are getting married this Saturday.
This Saturday.
I started rambling. I couldn't find the bit where they said they're getting married. Why was I giving you a shout out?
What are they?
Jordan King and his beautiful wife to be Mel.
Are you going to officiate? Have you got your celebrant's license? You should do weddings,
Oh,
mate.
yeah. No, didn't you do that? Did you do that? Feels like something you would.
No, I've never done it.
That feels like something
Yeah,
you would.
why do I
it's
think
not-
he actually did that? Yeah, in the back
It's
of
not
my
as
mind.
easy as you think.
It's probably some radio.
Isn't it?
No, you got to do like 10.
Yeah, it is a pain in the ass.
10 units.
Yeah, one of my cousins,
true.
they asked, early days when they were getting married, they asked me to do it, and I looked into it, and it was a giant pain
Yeah,
in the
too
ass.
much.
I said, guys, I can fake it for you,
Yeah.
and you can go get a real certificate.
Oh, this is true.
yeah.
My sister's a celebrant down in Tassie, Memwed, but we had to do like a fake wedding,
yeah.
and they had some strange names in the script.
They do like cock slong along, and you
we
can't
just-
laugh.
Like,
You
we couldn't get through it.
Slong along.
You can't laugh.
Yeah, like we had to stage a fake wedding
Do
and
you-
film it in the backyard.
Do you cock schlong along?
take
take
Rama
Mingy
Lama
Minjana.
Ding Dong?
Oh, we have lost the plot. It is.
This is what happens when you do 3 episodes in the space of about 12 hours.
This is not normal.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Okay.
Normally we space them out, you know.
Okay, well, round 6 games. Now, Thursday night, MCG, evening rain. 1 to 6 millimetres. Thank you, Josh. Carlton, $2.35. Collingwood, $1.60. The Lions, 8.5. Carlton's ins are Harry Dean, Will Haywood, back from suspension, and Jacob Wiedering. Carlton's outs, Hudson O'Keefe, omitted. Jordan Boyd, omitted. Wade Dirksen, omitted. Collingwood's ins, Ed Allen and Will Hayes, and the outs are still Sidebottom and Jordan DeGoey. Now, I have just a small percentage of my soul that thinks Carlton can actually win this game.
Well, the ins v outs favour Carlton. Harry
do.
Dean, good young kid.
Yep.
Jacob Wiedering, a
Will
very good
Haywood.
fullback. Will Haywood. But then Collingwood losing to go inside bottom are obviously little crosses. Where the team's going to struggle to score. I just had a look. The rain's due to really come down about 9 o'clock over there.
Does that favour Collingwood then? Because they don't score anyway.
Maybe.
Well,
Like we saw what happened on Friday night. Like that was perfect for
but you
them.
can't have 2 games like that where you miss everything late.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
Look, I think Collingwood will win, but part of me thinks
This is the one for Carlton.
it's got the narrative too. Oh, we can't win a game. Oh, Michael Voss is under the pump. It's pissing down with rain.
No,
It's
no,
just
but they've had
shot
narrative
at
every
Vossi at
week.
the
I was
end.
just thinking,
oh,
like,
what a way
I
to
was
get our
just-
first win.
I had a moment where I thought they hadn't won yet, but then
Have they won yet?
Yeah, when Tom Lynch had 19 shots on goal and missed all of them.
That doesn't count.
They didn't win. They
They just didn't lose.
the Tigers lost.
They did.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. So do you agree? Does there a small
Yeah,
part of you that
when
thinks,
it came up, I went, "Ooh,
yeah.
this is half a chance." But
And
then it's
normally-
Nick Dacos' 100th.
Well, normally I write Carlton
13,
straight off.
13 premiership players for Collingwood tonight. That'll do, mate.
Yeah, he
13
can't do it.
premiership.
Can't do it, sorry.
Do you think, I mean, this is his 100th game. Where do you think, if you had to rank the other 99 Nick Dacos games in
One-
order?
To be, I haven't got time. I'm still looking for Naz. I haven't got time to rank him. Where's Naz? Put the camera on him. Hey, just quickly.
Look, by the way, I know Cal Toomey's taking the piss when he does that.
Yeah.
He's actually very funny, but it's ridiculous.
And just looking at how the teams are lined up on the app, this could be the worst midfield line ever put on paper.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Steen,
Yep.
Anderson, Long.
Steen. So this is that's their
That's
ruck.
what Collingwood have put. Ruck,
Steen.
Ruck Rover, Rover.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Long.
Yeah, no.
they're taking the
Hey,
piss.
They've put Cameron, Dacos, Houston, Crisp, and Lipinski on the bench. Anyway, I think we're all Collingwood, aren't we?
We're all
Yeah.
Collingwood, but if you're feeling like a little bit of danger tonight,
Nah.
Salmon in the waters.
I reckon there's something
Yeah,
in
no,
the
they're
waters.
both going pretty average.
Yeah. Well, I think that's more to the point.
Friday night, GMHBA Stadium, just 0-1 mils of
Yeah,
rain.
good
For
weather, good track time.
Geelong, $1.55. The Western Bulldogs, $2.45. Lion, 10.5. Apparently, Tim English isn't going to play. Ed Richards is 50-50. Libber's probably
Ed
going to be
Richards
back.
can't
Ed
play.
Richards
Ed
can't-
Richards can't play.
Well, he's got an amputation.
Just give yourself a week.
He's got to get the legs
But
sewn
Ed
back
Richards
on.
is notoriously a tough,
I know.
aggressive.
Yeah.
No.
So he's either playing with a broken leg and won't be himself,
Yeah.
Strap it up.
or he's just going to have a week off.
So the Cats could bring back a few Blitzarves 300ths. That matters.
That does matter.
He's
Alphabet
a
Stadium
champion of the
matters.
club. I think Danger's a chance to come back. Who else did they rest last week? Jack Martin, Jack Henry.
That'd
Like,
be fine.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
see the Geelong Cats losing this at home.
No,
Just-
they've set it up,
Yeah.
obviously, for the 300.
they have. Yeah, clearly. They
Yeah.
took the knee last week. Western Bulldogs, no English. They looked a different side without Tim English. They've got no run.
Yeah. They don't have.
Do you know what's always surprised me?
Sweet
It's
was
like
the one, wasn't he?
Max Gawn's now got, I suppose, Max Heath and people like him, but they don't have anyone.
No, they had Jordan Sweet that
Yeah.
year, and then he went.
They've
and
got
they
a
didn't
kid,
really
Lewis
replace
Evans, who
him.
might be good in 3 years, and they got Rory Lobb, who's now a defender. Why don't you have
A backup.
backup.
some big dope from the
Because they're
Sandford?
probably,
Why not?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Get 1 million half forwards on your list, but why not have one backup ruck who you can just put in for a month?
Yeah.
What
No.
if Tim English did his ACL and was out for the year?
Well, we don't like that.
No, but what if he did?
I know.
Oh yeah,
I know.
wait, what
Then
about
what?
mid-season?
I know.
Wait for the mid-season.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, these
Last-
clubs are walking a very fine line with this stuff.
Last time these two teams played down at Alphabet Stadium, 127 to 113.
Wow.
And this is last year, round 11. Jeremy Cameron, 6, Neil, 5.
Wow.
6 straight, 5 straight.
You can't
So-
just throw Sam Darcy in there, can you? I mean, he could ruck,
Nah, don't do that.
but you don't want to do
Nah,
that.
I don't think
do
so.
that. No, don't do that. I'd put
No.
anyone in ahead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put Lockie McNeil in.
Nah.
So don't put Sam Darcy in.
I think it's set up. I think it's set up for the Cats. I think they looked ordinary, the Dogs against
Yeah.
Hawthorn. I think the Cats they're not going as good as what everyone
they're not.
might think, but
But in typical Geelong style, things kind of fall their way.
Yeah.
We're playing the Eagles at the other end. Good. We're not going that well, but we'll win.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got the Dogs, but no Tim English. Maybe no Ed Richards.
oh, they've been.
Then they'll come
I'm
through.
not copping that.
What?
The Cats have been at the top of the ladder for 15
Yeah, but
years.
this
They haven't
year-
copped luck every
This
week.
year, I
Lee.
feel like they're copping some luck. I feel like they're getting lucky.
Right. Oh,
They seem to be
they got Hayden Young with a
outperforming.
hamstring round 1.
Yes.
Round 1.
Oh, he played. No, he
But he
played.
did have me first quarter.
He'll be played.
Yeah, hardly.
Let's go Saturday, people. Friday night. It was 2 Friday night games.
Two
Yeah.
Friday nights.
SCG, that was my fault, not Josh's. 0 to 1 millimetres of rain. The Sydney Swans, $1.27. The Giants, $3.80. The line is 23.5. Aaron Cadman is out, which sucks. Stephen Canelio is out, which sucks. But most of their players are back now. Do we think this is just straight up and down Sydney wins? 380 is a lot for a derby, for a battle of the bridge.
Yeah, what do they call it over there?
The
Battle of the Bridge.
It's a derby or a battle of the bridge. That's a lot. Because Giants aren't
Can
that
we just
bad.
sort out why it's a derby here and a derby there?
Like
Derby Day is one of the great days of racing.
It's something to. I can't remember the specifics. We've looked this up before. Oh,
Well, if you look at the word derby, you want to pronounce it derby.
Yeah, but it's derby.
But it's derby.
Everywhere.
That's the point. We don't like the Poms over here, mate.
Yeah. Anyway.
is it because we've got a place called Derby?
Maybe
they just
that's,
go, well, we'll call
what
it
has
that.
that to do?
And they've got a place called Derby over east.
Well, that's why Guernsey and Jersey is a thing. You know that,
Yeah.
right? There's two
Well, because of
islands.
the islands,
Yeah.
the Channel Islands.
Guernsey
right.
and Jersey are right next to each other. There's something to do with that goes way back.
Do you want to know another thing?
I
I
saw
learned
a fella.
yesterday?
What?
How many flags have the colour purple on them?
Is it none?
One?
Zero.
Might be a little tinge of something, but on one. But yeah, majority
Yeah,
zero.
right.
There you go.
There
What's
you go.
that?
Well, if you're
I think
starting
it was
in your-
something because now
Here we go.
my brother-in-law is going to
Because
pull
it
his
comes
hair.
up 45 minutes
No,
after.
back in the day, the priests used to wear purple.
Oh, so you're
Yeah,
not allowed
yeah.
to do that. Yeah, right.
I might be talking out my
I think
ginger.
you probably are.
No. Someone will write in. Dan, write in.
It's a no, it's royal. It must be because it's royal. It's a royal colour.
Oh, so so maybe that's why.
It's reserved for like royalty, maybe.
Derby or Derby are both correct, with Derby pronounced Derby used in British English for the city, horse race, and sporting event.
you know.
Derby pronounced Derby is the standard American pronunciation. The spelling Derby is standard, while Derby is often considered a variant, phonetic spelling or surname.
That's why.
Josh just played that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Move on.
Sydney
Okay,
Swans
Sydney.
win.
Sydney?
Sydney Swans win.
That easy. No,
I reckon
no
Kerno
chance.
might have a day.
No chance.
I think Kerner might have
No.
a day. Buckley's back, isn't he?
The Buckley's playing.
Saturday, People First Stadium, 0 to 1 Mils. It's good. No rain this weekend. This is very good.
Liking it.
That is Gold Coast $1.09 against Essendon $7.50. 42.5 is the line.
Gold
You
Coast
got a
is
team
good.
coming off a win and a team coming off a loss who've just again lost Noah Anderson. But Petrarca should be back.
Yeah. If that line got out to 49, I'd take Essendon. I do.
You think somewhere between 42 and 49?
But also, they're like, the last time they met, Gold Coast won by 90,
100
whatever
million,
it was.
yeah.
But that was the makeup game
Oh,
that
that's
no one
right.
cared
Half
about.
the Bombers were on the plane to
Correct.
Thailand.
Zach Merritt was down at Waverley already dressed in
training.
Hawthorn gear.
He was
He
training.
was dressed up. He was at Sicily's having a barbecue.
Yeah. Mitch was cooking him eggs.
So that game is so relevant. I don't know. I've just got a big question mark around the Gold Coast Suns.
This is a fill-up game for me.
Petrarca
You
back.
reckon they'll slaughter them?
Yep, this is the one where we go, oh, yeah, no, Gold Coast are good. Well, I reckon
But you're going to say that Gold Coast are good at beating Essendon?
No,
At
but this
home?
is a flex game for
All
them.
right, what line would you have it at?
No, I'll take that.
No, but what would you think the margin will be?
I
70
reckon
or
this one
something.
could approach 60. So I'd like the line there.
Okay.
Essendon will do the thing that we talked about the other day where they try to hold the ball
Yeah.
up. Harder to do in Queensland, as we know. Ball's
Slippery.
a little slippery.
Yeah.
This is so we still haven't, because Noah's got appendicitis.
What do they miss with appendicitis? 1 week, isn't
mate,
it?
at least. Like,
I thought they were only 1 week.
when I was in year 7, it took me out for a month. Like,
You're a soft guy.
Yeah.
they haven't still had Rao, Petrarca, or Anderson together. Is that right? Because there's always been
Correct.
one missing. Yeah, it's interesting.
For some reason, I think it's a 1 weeker.
I feel like it was one week
they've
as
listed
well.
1 to 3. I think somebody came back off it, but it is
Jimmy
surgery.
Bartell.
You're going to tear it open.
Yeah, well, you had it on the Thornley Day surgery in the
I
back
was gonna
alley.
say,
With a little rusty
I had it
knife.
in like 1994. Like, it's probably improved since
When they
then.
were in digging around for his appendix as well, they're like, shit, this bloke's got no heart. And it's shown. Gutless Daniels.
Good one.
Really liked it.
Do you know, funny story. Yeah, well, you know, Radio Lollipop, they're in the hospital, right? It's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
music station in the hospital. So
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
sick kids, like they'll say, like, oh, you can request a song.
Oh,
I was
right.
in year 7. And the Cranberries Zombie was big.
Yeah.
So I requested Zombie. It's this
like a
sad,
Northern Irish.
devastating, sad song. There's sick kids everywhere and they're listening to the Zombie. And I'm like,
Just
yeah,
listening to a
this is
ballad
great.
about the troubles.
Mate,
How good is
funny
this?
you mentioned Zombie.
Yeah.
This is the song I have to play to the kids all the time now. They request Zombie. And it's like, it's a different version, but it becomes like hard, like, it's like dance.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard
Really?
this. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
It goes hard.
Here we go. Wait.
Wait for drop.
Oh, you love
Me
it.
and the boys, mate, we absolutely love it. One of the best times in my life is in the car with the boys singing.
It is great.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
good
great.
fun.
Yeah. You know who told me that? Barra told me that when we first had kids. He said the time in the car is the most important.
Yeah.
Because they got their friends, they'll get older. That like you'll get little pockets, but in the car you've got them captive
Oh, yeah.
audience. You can find out what's going on at school. You can find out what's going on in their lives. So
We just
car,
dance and sing.
Yeah, great.
We've got Nelly and we've got Techno.
Great.
And Ted thinks he can sing. He said the other day that I was a bit loud. I was going over his voice, which I thought was a bit of bad news. I was like, man, I'm trying my hardest in here. He just wanted to shine.
Oh, so he said, like, this is
Just
my moment.
Lower my
Shut-
voice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Shut
get
your
that
old
too.
head.
Okay, Saturday, Marvel Stadium, no rain, of course. Hawthorn $1.09, Port Adelaide $7.50. The line is 42.5. Is that line big enough?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I think they're going to run away with it under the roof too. Very unusual Hawthorn to be at Marvel.
Very weird.
Zach Merritt will get gloved by someone, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who or what they'll do there, but I think Hawthorn are going as well as anyone at the moment.
Can we just confirm that is at Marvel? Is it?
That is, I looked at it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just checking because Josh.
No,
lately it's been-
I confirmed it myself, thinking it was an error. Well done, Joshy.
Zach Butters comes out and has a blinder, doesn't he?
But I think Hawthorn won't let it
Or-
happen. I think Hawthorn go,
Who do they put on Zach Butters?
I don't know, but I know the Hawthorn will just go, one thing you got to eliminate is Zach Butters.
Is Butler
After
been
the
doing a
week
bit of
he's
tagging?
had, after the week
Well,
he's
he's best
had.
on ground the other day and they lost anyway.
Yeah, no, but the week he's had, you just wanted to make it, you want to
in
make
his
him have a
head.
real shit 7 days.
Get in his head.
And you know he's not
Unless-
going to get a lot of love from the umpires.
No, and there's a
Why
chance
he gets the tagger.
there's a chance he ends up back at the tribunal again this week.
Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward. We all like the line. We like the over.
Yeah.
Port
Yeah.
Adelaide's
Yeah, yeah,
had
yeah.
too much going on this
Mitch
week.
Lewis or someone
they
might kick
really-
a handful. Bergman beats you.
Mitch
too
Lewis
good.
played really well the other night.
He's starting to. I tell you what, when he comes back to being that forward I know he can be, I won't shut up.
He's only 28.
Is
He's
Cal
I've copped
Shadir
so
coming
much
in?
how old
heat.
is Mitch Lewis now?
He's
old.
Even Tim O'Brien.
He meant Tim O'Brien, the tall timber.
Well, Tim O'Brien didn't do ACLs and stuff though. Tim O'Brien just kept playing.
Okay, well, there's no need to talk about this one. anymore,
Nah, I
is there?
think Port Adelaide's
Yeah,
just
it's
surprising
27.
how quickly they've gone to just complete trash.
Not to me.
just trash.
I was right on this.
Yeah, but you got to slide. But
you
it's
guys
no
and the
good.
Doty just
No
got Port
Rosie.
Adelaide so wrong.
Rosie's
Still
a good
time.
player.
Oh,
Yeah, no
okay.
Rosie,
Rosie's
mate.
the reason they're losing every game.
Well, he's helpful.
oh, okay.
When
Well,
you've got a average
well, we
team.
went through all the teams yesterday. Don't have
Yeah.
good players. There's heaps of
There's
them.
lots of good players.
Everyone's missing players.
Oh, righto.
They're all right.
Saturday night, Adelaide Oval, no rain. Adelaide, now there's no rain in Adelaide. That's
Yeah.
nice. Adelaide $1.48, St Kilda $2.65. 13.5 is the line. Oh, interesting. Can the Saints strangle the crap out of this game
Well, I think the assumption would be, unfortunately, in the tragic news of Jordan Dawson's brother passing.
Yes, of course, that he won't play.
You'd imagine he wouldn't play. And again, another young man has lost his life, which is
that was
tragic.
awful. That was
awful, devastating for the family. But you'd imagine he won't play, which is obviously a big point to Adelaide.
Yeah.
He's their best player by a million miles. St Kilda defence has the ability, I think, to, if Fogarty doesn't return, I think they have the ability to go with a Walker and a Thriller, with a Silvani and a Wilkie and those sort of guys.
Yep.
They've been over there for the week. They're cherry ripe. The dads went home mid for the first few days, so I noticed that a few went home.
Yeah, yep.
Imagine if you were the dad that decided to stay.
You can't.
Yeah, if one...
You can't. It's the first thing I thought. I looked at the list. It was like 3 or 4 names. I was like, one of these guys has said, I'm going to go home with the kid. And the others have gone, oh shit.
You dog.
I better go too. That's exactly what happened.
I do give St Kilda a chance. I do.
Same. Who's Lecalier going to play on?
That's a good point. He's going to go to...
I just think they'd be better with him.
Of course they would be.
They'd
be better
it's
with
hard,
him.
but, they're so good with
Imagine
that
if
$2
they
million
just left
ruckman.
De Koning at Carlton and instead of going for him, just gave half that money to Aaliyah.
No, but they didn't have a good ruck, you see.
They have one.
There's no other ruckman
He's
there,
standing in the
except for
forward pocket, not kicking goals.
He's a forward pocket.
There's 5 ruckmen in the competition that can walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
He's one.
And Rob Marshall's one of them.
And again, he has not kicked a goal all year.
Playing
as a forward.
Has not introduced himself to the Sherrans.
4 tackles.
He couldn't draw a Sherran at the moment.
0
No,
goals.
but it's tackles. That's rollers. A precious small forward.
Jesus.
Tom De Koning sitting there putting his hair behind his ears non-stop. Like, what are they doing?
All right, so we all think St Kilda are a chance there.
A chance.
Yeah, but still Adelaide. I'll give it Adelaide.
Yeah, hard to get a good read, obviously, with what's happening.
Correct.
Adelaide.
That situation makes it quite difficult.
Yep.
Sunday, Marvel Stadium, and again, it says 0 to 1 millimetres of rain. If they've got the roof shut, they'll be good.
Well, they left it open the other day.
Sometimes
so
they leave
Joshy's
it open.
actually being clever and
he's
going,
on
they left it open the other
might leave
night
it
and there
open.
was a bit of
Could
rain
be
on it.
doing
And
that.
morning.
North Melbourne, $1.27. Richmond, $3.75. The line is 25.5.
That's a small line.
Yeah, but it is still North. Like I
It
know,
is still
like
North.
we're all going, oh, North are back.
How-
and they probably are.
Yeah, what point
Well,
do you
they're not back,
believe?
But we're not.
But
I mean, they did come over here and lose to West
No,
Coast.
they're
so
not
we're
back.
We're not sure.
They're better than the shit version. of
And
them. They're
well, and
better than the shit
Richmond are struggling to put up big scores. And
teams.
I think this is an obvious one, right? But do you think the line?
I think that I give Richmond a chance within that line.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, North will probably smack them, but
I like the line.
When's Sherry back? Not this week. Next week.
one more, I think.
Yeah.
I don't like $1.27 is too short. If that were $1.50, I'd be like, absolutely load up on North.
North will win, I'm pretty sure, but you're right. If I could just get it to $1.40, it'd be a multi-filler.
Yeah.
$1.27 and a line of, North don't beat teams by 5 goals.
Yeah, you're not happy
Not
with
in a
that.
long time.
No.
When was the last time North won a game by more than 5 points? Like, it's
Let me have a look.
have a quick look and see their recent winning margins because
They don't?
I cannot think of a game where they've just
They beat Carlton by 10. They
10.
beat Essendon by 12.
12.
Oh,
Here we go.
opening round 1.
Oh.
Beat Port Adelaide by 46.
Oh, so it does happen. Pretty
So we
much.
like, so give him at the line.
It happened 4 weeks
They've
ago.
got the biggest winning margin of the competition this year.
It does feel like a
Slow
lot.
when we were
That
debating.
was round 1, not opening round.
We were asking
round
if
one.
there's ever been a Brisbane-Sydney grand final.
Yeah. Last year.
All the North fans are yelling, we beat Port by 40-something.
Last year, round 2, they pumped Melbourne by 10 goals. Don't know about my boys, mate.
Oh, here they come.
go.
Oh, mate,
Mickey
you're-
Barlow's
he's
in town tonight.
Is he?
Yep. Yep. The
Some sort of derby function.
No, Dill Buckley's podcast.
Clubby Sports Crew are doing a
Yep.
bit of a thing for the waffle for a few days.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
They're
they're
a live show tonight.
At the shoot. Are you
At the
going?
shoot? Yeah, I'm going to head along.
Oh, great.
You going? Yes.
Oh, he's in on it. You just get cashies left, right, and centre.
What time are you getting there?
I don't know. I'll walk down from the office. What time are you going?
This could be a
Nah.
text between you two.
No, let's just
This
figure it
doesn't
out now. We can figure out
doesn't have to be.
logistics on
I've got
camera. Got
my
places to be.
sister-in-law coming over at 6:30, so I'll be there at 7.
Yeah, right.
Are we still on?
We're still going.
We're still recording?
What are you
Just
doing
checking.
tonight?
I'm just checking.
Anyway,
What do
if
you
you want to
have to-
come down, I'm sure there's tickets, or it probably sold out.
Is
but-
it tickets? Yeah, it's ticket.
It's probably
I don't
sold
know.
out.
Have a
Given
look.
the
Yeah, I think it
days
is
there.
ticketed. Yeah,
Jesus Christ. So did you work out what time you're meeting?
yeah, but I'll head down around 7 then as well.
All right. Sunday, MC.
I don't know when I'm dropping the car home.
Yeah, I think I'm on stage at 8.
Okay, there we go.
I missed that. Sunday, MCG, 0 to 1 millimetre. Melbourne, $3.30. Brisbane, $1.33.
So how can Brisbane be $1.33 but North be $1.27?
See, this line here, get on it before it changes. It's 21 and a half.
My multi's this game.
Okay, jump on that now, right now, before this.
but even
pause
$1.30
pause the podcast, get to Tab Touch and bet on that.
Why Brisbane not $1.12 or something?
I don't understand that.
Is there? Have we missed that there's been an incident at training and Lockie Neal and Will Ashcroft are both like I don't.
Both out.
I'm struggling to understand why they're out.
Have to take another 6 of them out.
Yeah, correct. Well, that's what I did hear Stephen King say. We're going to tag one of the 12.
Did he actually say that? Oh,
I don't think we need to talk about this one much. Do we?
No,
Brisbane.
I don't. I can't see how that's 21 and a half.
Well, I think I'm going to make my final opinion on Melbourne after this week.
Oh, are you?
Well, because I'm 0 and 5.
Mate, they'll probably
where
win
they've
this week and then
Yeah, well,
lose
that's
to
it.
someone
Well,
easy.
they
Your
win-
final opinion on Melbourne. You have a final opinion.
No,
You hate Melbourne.
No, but they've proved me wrong all year. All year.
Oh, mate, no, I don't think anyone's tipped Melbourne right all year.
No.
So, by that theory, they should win
They
this
lost.
weekend.
If you lose to Essendon, I'm not backing you.
I reckon this is one of those ones we talk about it how like Tab Touch every now and then just leaves a little crumb for us.
Yeah.
And this is a crumb.
Bit of an
This is
Easter
it.
egg.
It's just a gift. It's a
You're
gift.
talking about a crumb. I think I left my hash brown somewhere.
No, you ate it.
No, I had the twist.
Oh, you were hoofing
Yeah,
into
the-
something.
I had the
Jalapeno
jalapeno
popper.
twist.
Little
mate.
jalapeno dress.
The bloke who hates spice but loves the jalapeno twist.
Footy is part of our culture. It ignites our passion and brings us together. As a proud major sponsor of the Fremantle Football Club, Woodside has accepted the challenge of supporting local footy from grassroots to greatness so it can thrive throughout WA. Woodside, Australia's leading energy company. Okay, here's the big one for us in WA. Sunday, Optus Stadium, no rain. The West Coast Eagles, $7.50 against Fremantle, $1.09. 42.5 is the line. What happens on Sunday, gents?
Fremantle win. It's another Western Derby where it's not really competitive.
10 goals.
All right, mate. Jesus, we're trying,
Derby
we're
is-
trying to pump this up.
No, we're
No,
not.
we're going to bloody Derby. It's gonna be a
Derby's
ripper.
going to be great.
It's going to be a rip snorter.
Fremantle wins. It's going to be a boring game.
Well, it hasn't been good
Don't
in a
bother
while.
watching on
I
7
mean, watch,
7+. Don't listen on Triple M.
watch and listen and everything. It's a good fixture.
Jesus. Aren't you Mr. WA footy?
Yeah, I am, but I just
Nah.
Derby's been a long
No,
time.
really, I'm with you.
Actually,
I'm with you.
the best one was when West Coast, the Harley Reid one, when
Yeah.
West Coast won.
Okay, so here's a suggestion.
That could happen.
Here's
that
a
24?
suggestion. No, you two, don't watch the game. Make little plans. Go to the shoe. Work out who's going to drive who.
Yeah.
No.
Go to the shoe and watch a different. Watch people play tiddlywinks or something.
I think here you
You're
go.
not welcome at the Derby.
No,
Well, the 3 reasons I wrote in
Well-
the paper why Fremantle win. West Coast midfield simply can't run. They haven't got the capacity to keep up with the Fremantle mids, as we saw Bailey Smith with 15 inside 50s, Tanner Bruin with 8 on the weekend. They're going to isolate the defenders for West Coast.
There's not enough
Tyler
defenders to
Young and
cover 'em.
Sandy Brock, they wouldn't play in any other team, I don't think.
What do you think? Tyler
So
Young
they-
hasn't been training, is that right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not sure. But regardless, he's probably almost the reverse Coleman this year. And last but not least, the centre bounce work. I think they're just going to get annihilated out of the centre
Send a ball
bounces.
up.
Yep.
Boy, it's not a bounce
Yep.
anymore. We
Okay,
covered that.
so you think there's no chance for West Coast?
There's always like a small.
They need to make it messy.
But geez, no.
They need to make it really, really, really messy. Secondary centre bounce stoppages, bring up forwards, make it just. You can't have the Sydney Swans waltzing out the front of the stoppage again. Harley Reid's been in so many centre bounces the last 2 weeks, maybe like 55, and he's got 3 clearances out of there. He needs to get
Yo's
8.
back. Yo hands.
Yeah, no, but Harley needs to get like 8. Just get the ball
Throw Milan
going
in
your
there.
way. Go your way.
I just really pray that it is a close contest and reignites my.
I hope that you're alive.
I'm
You're just so miserable
I've got a
going
big.
into that
I'm not
game.
going
Well, what-
anyways. I've
what-
got a big day planned on Saturday, so I'm going to be.
On Sunday.
No, on Saturday I've got a big day planning. So Sunday I'm
you're
not
getting
going
on the beers.
You know, the beers. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh, that's Rennie's on more than the beers. Don't worry about that.
So,
You go visit his man tonight in Armadale.
So I'll watch it from home.
Yeah.
So that game, 2:30, Channel 7, 7+, local commentary team, Sonny Walters.
Well, I'll be watching.
You'll be watching.
I'll be
Mark
watching.
McCrae, Benny Cousins. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Starts at 3:10. You can also listen on Triple M if you're in the car.
Yep.
Xavier will be on the specials.
Yep.
Just spruiking
And then
the
if you
game a
pull
lot
in the
more than you just
driveway-
did.
No, mate, we said last week when I walked in they'd lose by 100 and they did. Like, would you sell West Coast?
People still listen.
No, look, I think if their kids can get the confidence up early and Yo can be good at the stoppages, I think there's a chance it can be closer than 42.5. I don't think Fremantle will lose, but I think West Coast could make it interesting. They do. They could.
If we had a lot of money, say we were rich,
Yep.
I've got one for us. Say we had $100,000 to spend.
We're just going to blow it this week.
North Melbourne
Yeah.
into the Brisbane Lions,
Yep.
into Fremantle, $1.85.
Free money.
There's 85,000 in your
Free
bank.
money.
It's not bad.
Go put a pool in your house
All right.
responsibly.
I reckon if you've got 100 to blow, you've already got a pool. But
Yeah,
sure,
I think you
make
might have
a
a
bigger
pool.
pool. All right, time for hardball bets. Places the same game multi with Tab Touch. Boost your odds and combine up to 16 legs with a single game into one bet. And you can find our multis under the trending bets section on the Tab Touch app. If you'd followed me last week, you would have won. No one else has won anything.
But
We haven't ordered it that yet. We haven't
But
ordered
it's the same. It was a late out,
can't
wasn't
we
it?
just
It was the
say-
same as yours.
Can't we just
No,
have,
mine wasn't a late out. Mine didn't get
Didn't
picked.
get picked.
but can't we just have a deal that we just retract that leg?
No, you
amongst the
can't have a
boys?
deal that you just retract that leg. No, it doesn't work like that. My guy was a laid out before. He didn't even get picked. So I altered my multi.
But your multi should be cancelled if you're that dopey that you've put a bloke that's been omitted in your multi.
That's not my fault. That's the Essendon selection. He should be playing. All right, Nick, you're doing the Gold Coast Essendon game.
I'm just trying to get one
hold
over
on.
here.
Now, hold on.
What?
What did we talk about yesterday, Zave? When you're doing your multis this week, put all the Essendon defenders in. They're all
Marks,
going to take heaps
disposals,
of marks,
kicks.
disposals, kicks. And Nick, you've got this game. So what'd you do?
Mark's
I
disposals.
put Archie Roberts 30 disposals.
You put one in.
I don't want to put them all in, mate. You don't have any faith in Essendon. Petrarca, give me a goal coming back.
Yep.
Kako, give me a goal going the other way.
Love Kako.
Roberts, give me 30. Bodie, give me 20. $6.75.
Don't hate it. You're a four-leg man at the moment.
I am a full. I just want to get one. But then I always go to
Yeah.
the $6. Nah.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
we'll see how we go.
I'm doing the Adelaide St Kilda game. I'm just doing the 3 simple 20s. Flanders, Wilkie, and Berry for 20, 20, 20, and Naz for a goal. That's $4.50. And I know
Naz.
he's missionary, but I've won on the missionary last week. I'm going to try to get another one, and then I'm going to start having a bit of a crack.
So you're going to
Okay.
need to know that Naz is forward.
I want to get into the green, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to start getting a bit fruity.
Okay, so I'm in the green because I got that big
No, you
multi
haven't.
up against
You haven't got any.
Collingwood and.
Did yours go over
have
a
not-
second page?
No, that's $11.50. So that's been cut off, but it's $11.50. Brisbane win, we agree.
Well, 100%.
Zach Bailey, 15 disposals.
Has it by halftime.
Tom Sparrow's been playing good
Been
footy.
very good form.
15 disposals.
Yeah, easy.
The man who I thought I was quicker than at the start of the year, Jack Steele, 20.
Yeah.
Yep, I like
Five
that.
a quarter.
No, he's
He
getting-
gets five a
he's getting
quarter.
that easy.
Lockie Neal and Hugh McCluggage, 25. Hugh McCluggage was the one I just jumped out
Well,
about.
Hugh, last week, 56% game time.
Yeah,
so
so-
you're going to need a bump.
He's going to get a bump.
He got a heap of the footy.
Of course he's going to get a bump.
He's still got at least 20 of them.
Yeah, he's going to get a bump. Shit, he's going to get it.
He
Not,
scored-
look at Rinnie's eyes light up when I said a bump.
Nick.
Oh, Rinnie, mate.
Saturday
Relax.
Saturday night.
Relax, Rinnie.
McCluggage scored 91 fantasy points in 56% game
Yep,
time.
so he'll get it. My check will kick the only goal Melbourne kick. And then Charlie Cameron, Zach Bailey, and Kai Loman will all kick a goal. That's $11.50.
I like all of this stuff, and I'm nervous.
There's
that
just
this
a
might
lot
get
of
up.
it.
It
There's
might
just
get
a
up.
lot there.
There's a lot there.
There's a lot.
And
All you
I-
need is one thing to go wrong.
Or I just need one play to pull out 3 minutes before bounce down.
And there's void.
And then I don't get anything.
But if it pulls out a day before,
Exactly.
you're fine. This has been the Hardball Gets AFL show. This episode has been brought to you by Tab Touch. The more you know, the better it gets. Download the Tab Touch app today. Real punters play here. What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.